Welcome to the Water Tower Tipping Jamboree. It's a gala of hydrodynamic pageantry where water towers take the stage in their gravity-defying performances.
Oh, what a privilege to be here. I mean, who doesn't dream of spending their day watching water towers tip over? I'll just be over here with my protractor.
Our first contestant stands tall with an elliptical, egg-inspired design. The white hue, paired with its netted surface, showcases a combination of art and engineering, making it truly distinctive.
The way the light reflects off that surface. It's like Snell's law of refraction decided to have a sultry dance.
Feast your eyes on this unique ensemble. A cylindrical tank, tinged with a calming teal, stands gracefully upon slender vertical pillars, evenly spaced to perfection.
It's like the Mona Lisa of water storage if Mona Lisa was a giant, upright barrel. And full of water. And not a painting.
Behold, a classic. This tower, characterized by its spheroid design, rises tall on a tapered column, showcasing its light blue hue against the backdrop of the sky.
You think you've got pressure? Try being a water tower. Day in, day out, holding all that water up. And what do they get? A pat on the back? No, a bird on the head.
This tall and stately contestant is cylindrical, adorned with a broad, rounded top. But what truly sets it apart are the fluted base and the vertical ridges running along its majestic height.
That's a sturdy-looking one. Reminds me of my high school gym teacher. And trust me, she was a tower of strength when it came to dodgeball.
Our next beauty is elevated on a framework of resilient metal legs. A traditional cylindrical design with a domed top, this one is the epitome of classic water storage. And it does look like Mr. Peanut. Moving on, this tower projects elegance with its slender cylindrical stem rising to meet a robust spherical tank at the top. An exercise in neutral gray, its design is a testament to the harmony of form and function.
I often wonder, does a water tower feel full of itself?
A sensual blend of strength and aesthetics, this tower is adorned with a spherical reservoir elevated on a slender column that flares out just right at the base.
This one's got a slightly asymmetrical lean. It's like the Leaning Tower of Pisa, only wetter.
Marvel at this industrial beauty. Tall, cylindrical, crowned with a rounded dome and elegantly poised on multiple metallic legs. The dark hue of the structure is a stark, arresting contrast against its surroundings.
It's like the Eiffel Tower of hydration, minus the tourists and with more pressure.
A somber moment as we gaze upon this toppled titan. Once a beacon of strength, it now rests horizontally, reminding us of the fragility of even the mightiest. Up next, we have a sublime structure reminiscent of the classic golf tee. This water tower is not just about utility, it's about making a statement with its pronounced bulbous top against the clear skies. An ode to the classics, this tower, with its cylindrical reservoir held aloft by four slender legs, conjures up images of the Tin Man, albeit with a touch more aqua elegance. Bearing the grace of the ancients, this contestant proudly holds its white cylindrical reservoir aloft with a complex array of vertical struts, a true mesh of art and hydrodynamics.
I've always said, if I were to come back in another life, I'd want to be a water tower. Just standing tall, being full, and occasionally getting tipped.
A majestic water tower, seemingly rising from nowhere against a clear blue sky. Do note the impeccable manner in which the tower teases its grandeur, coyly showing off its legs before taking us on an explosive journey of gravity's embrace. Marvel at the embodiment of spherical perfection. The gentle curve of its top, casting an elusive shadow against the sky, hints at the tower's impending dance with gravity, a dance it performs with unmatched elegance as it descends.
Like a water tower wearing a tuxedo. If, you know, water towers wore tuxedos.
A paragon of purity. This lofty structure showcases a gleaming spherical reservoir that seems to almost kiss the skies. Its light shade embodies the promise of cool, clean hydration.
I'd love to analyze that tower's metal composition and rust-resistant properties.
Red and ravishing. The fiery hue of this spherical tank, perched atop a web of contrasting white and red lattice, evokes passion and prowess. The Greeks may not have invented the water tower, but they'd certainly envy this piece of art.
Did you know the ancient Greeks invented water towers? Just kidding, but they did invent geometry, which probably helps in designing one of these guys.
Next up, simplicity meets elegance. With a white bulbous reservoir perched delicately atop a slender stem, it's a vision of clean lines and clear purpose.
In a world filled with short-lived trends, there's something comforting about the enduring, steely presence of a water tower's long shaft. It stands tall, unaffected by fleeting fashions.
Drenched in mystery with its darker hue, this tower stands tall, flaunting its cylindrical reservoir. The lattice framework below adds an intricate dance of shadows, making it a sight to behold.
Every time I see a water tower, I think, golly, that's like a giant soda can. Just imagine the size of the straw.
The quintessential blend of form and function. Its light-colored, oval-shaped tank captures the essence of what water towers stand for: purity, sustenance, and architectural brilliance.
Did you know, in the 1700s they tipped over water towers just for fun? Of course, back then they were made of wood. And also, that fact is completely untrue.
As the sun casts its soft rays, we witness a glowing beacon of hydrostatic prowess. The spherical pinnacle set against a baby blue canvas is breathtaking. Perhaps someone should have offered it sanctuary in a backpack before its inevitable topple. Presenting a classical spherical reservoir, bathed in the ambient light of our nearby star. Notice how its white visage contrasts with a tinge of orange, while the trees sway in serene juxtaposition to the tower's stoic presence.
The balance, the poise, the rust-resistant finish. It's like watching a ballet, only with more gallons and fewer tutus.
Ah, modernity meets functionality. A broader top supported by a cylindrical base, this water tower stands as a testament to architectural evolution.
I bet the circumferential stress distribution is top-notch.
Here we witness the grandeur of a tower in metamorphosis. The rust-colored columns, a testament to its years of service, now wrapped in the embrace of scaffolding, as if preparing for its next act.
Have you ever seen such sleek aerodynamics combined with material aesthetics? It's as if fluid dynamics met high fashion.
An epitome of nostalgia stands tall here. Supported by sturdy pillars, this water tower speaks of tales and epics long past, yet never truly forgotten.
That water tower's cylindrical geometry is simply impeccable.
An awe-inspiring spectacle of modern design and elegance, reminiscent of the finest wine glasses. It's a tower that beckons the audience, drawing them into its story, compelling even through a digital medium. Last but certainly not least, this towering marvel showcases a unique blend of function and design. Adorned with dark patches and an emblem, it's as if the tower wears its history with pride while standing tall, a beacon of resilience and grandeur.
That was cooler than the coolest thing I've ever seen.